Hey guys, it's Hamman1341. In this video, I'm going to be making some here and there tips to, help you as playing as Jason and help you playing as the counselors. I'm going to try and make this video kind of short so you guys don't have to sit here for 30 minutes just like, hearing me say the same thing over and over again and obvious stuff. So some of the stuff you might not know and some of the stuff you will know and is very obvious. So, just heads up for that. So here we go. So these tips aren't going to be in any order. So for the first one, how to regain your stamina quicker is, well, the quickest is by just standing and holding still. If you crouch, it does go a little slower. But if you're standing and you hold still and your fear is not very high, then it'll regenerate quicker. And also going in and out of windows and doors and stuff will also raise your stamina for some reason very fast. So yeah, just when you're regaining your stamina, just stand there. So for the second tip is when you stun Jason. This also has to do with stamina, but when you stun Jason, take some time to regen your stamina by holding still. Also, like once you think you have enough stamina to make a break for it, go ahead. But I wouldn't stand there for more than half the time that he's out if you know how long each thing stuns him for. Like if you have firecrackers or something like that. But yeah, just make sure that you regen stamina before you start running, or if you have stamina before you start running from Jason, because he will be able to hear you. Tip number 3, a lot of people know this, but if you set traps, lock doors, and keep your flashlight on, it will lower your fear, which will also make you more quiet. But if you don't have any of that, your fear level will go higher, and then you'll be more easier to hear stuff. But if you turn on your flashlight, I don't have it in the video clip for some reason, but if you turn on your flashlight, it'll also lower your fear in the dark. Okay, so for the fourth tip, if you have a weak character, or a counselor, if you have a weak counselor, the best decision to make is probably to get a flare gun or any type of, weapon that can stun him from long range. Because melee, again, it won't be able to do much damage if you're weak. But if you have a strong character, it'd probably be best for you to use a weapon, because flare guns and shotguns can miss and they're only single shots. So just be careful and make sure you know what you're playing as. Okay, so tip number 5, I didn't even know this till yesterday, but you guys probably all know this. I didn't, so I thought maybe you guys could use that. But if you're in a tent or an outhouse, not in a house, and if Jason uses sense, he will be able to see which tent you're in, or, outhouse. So make sure that Jason is not near you, at least, or, you're hidden very well to hide out in a tent or an outhouse. So tip number 7, you want to take advantage of the time you have in the beginning of the game, because Jason will only have one of his abilities, and that will be Morph, which is, him teleporting. That's all he can do, but since he doesn't have Shift, you can be able to outrun him pretty much with any character. So if Jason is chasing, like if you're inside a house or something like that, and Jason's near, and it's just in the beginning of the game, you can run away from him and escape. So for tip number 8, I don't know if this is just me, my luck, or something, but every time I go to the barn, and I think it's Higgins Haven, there's always gas. Like, it's every time. I don't know, maybe it's just a weird glitch or something, I don't know, but the only problem with going to the barn and getting that gas is that in the beginning of the game, if Jason's smart, he'll go to the main house right there first, because a lot of people spawn there. So if you're gonna go for the gas, just be careful and know that Jason might be there. So for tip number 8, Jason, when he walks through doors and stuff, he has an animation that makes it makes him invulnerable for half a second or whatever. And also, you cannot shoot flare guns or shotguns through doors. I don't know. I've seen so many people do that. I don't know why they keep doing that. They know it doesn't work. But yeah, if you didn't know that, now you know. So yeah, make sure if you're gonna stun Jason somehow, make sure he's actually through the door before you do it. I wouldn't even call this a tip, I'd just call it like a thing, but if you want to call it. Number 10, you can hurt your teammates, and you can kill your teammates, and it is sometimes for the better, just in case you have a noob Vanessa next to you the whole time, giving away your position. You can tell them to get away, and if they don't get away, you can hit them. But yeah, so this is the first part. I'm gonna make a second part only if this gets some support, I guess, like likes and all that. So I mean, if you want to see more of these videos, leave a like and all that stuff. I don't know why I'm trying to sound like I freaking deserve that stuff, but It's a very poorly made video, I gotta say, because I thought people would like this, but I don't know. It seems like there's not too many tip videos out there yet. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.